All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the house of David, which are the elect men, women, and children who are going to be saved in these last days. Double honors to the venerable elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well. And peace and salutations to all the Akim pushing this truth and righteousness and in sincerity through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So basically, this evening, in chat, one of the brothers put in the chat, basically how, we've had this flu epidemic that's running rampant in America right now, in Babylon. Okay, and it turns out that there's another virus that is posing as a flu. Okay, so it basically carries most of the symptoms like you have the flu, but it's really something else. And it turns out that they don't even have the vaccine, okay, to quote unquote cure this virus, to get rid of this virus. Okay. And the vaccines, that the ones that they have is not for the public, and also all kinds of nonsense that Esau likes to bring out, but I have this video here which I'm gonna play out. But basically this is prophecy, man. We're leading right into prophecy, which Yahweh Shai spoke about, in Luke the 21st chapter, the 11th verse, basically the 21st chapter, but specifically when it comes to things like this, which will go into pestilence. Okay, this is gonna be this is a form of pestilence right now. Okay, now when you look up the word pestilence, I'm using the I'm using the Chambers dictionary. Okay, the word pestilence, we're gonna find out what it means, but before we do that, I'm gonna get you this precept real quick, and then do the video, put the video out. But basically there's the book of Luke chapter 21, verse 11. It says, and great is Yahweh Shai speaking now. It says, and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places, and famines and pestilences and fearful sights and great signs shall there be from heaven. Okay, now January 31st, which was yesterday, we had the super blue moon. That's a sign from heaven. Okay, last year we had the solar eclipse. We've had the blood moon. Okay, so these are all signs from heaven. Okay, now here it says fearful sights and great signs. Okay, well now my little brother was showing me certain videos, man. Okay, certain videos of dudes getting chopped up and people getting killed left and right. These are fearful things, man. Okay, these are fearful things. You got whatchamacallit, North Korea, talking about they have nuclear missiles and nuclear defense missiles that means that the US is not going to be able to do nothing to them and shit like that, whatever. Okay, these dudes are always talking about nuclear, everything is nuclear. Like, yo, that's not fearful to you people. Okay, now here it says and great earthquakes shall be in diverse places. We've had multiple earthquakes. Okay, so once again, these are prophecy. These are things that Yahweh Shai spoke about. He said, when you start to see these things, and when these things come to pass, know that I'm on my way. Okay, and a lot of people are not taking this into consideration. A lot of people are not even paying attention to the signs, man. Okay, a lot of people are not taking heed. Okay, and it says the famines and pestilences. Okay, so now let's look up the word pestilence, because that's the point that I'm trying to bring out. Pestilence in the Chambers dictionary says any deadly epidemic disease. Okay, bubonic plague, any morally harmful influence. Okay, deadly, producing pestilence, hurtful to health and life. Okay, so a pestilence is any deadly epidemic disease. Now Trump already came out, I think yesterday or 2 days ago, and he said, look, I wouldn't want to have a major event in order to bring the American people together. Okay, he doesn't want a major event. How the hell do you predict something like that? No, we wouldn't want to have a major event for people to come together, like something like 9/11. I thought these things just happen out of nowhere. We have terrorist attacks, so-called terrorist attacks. But by you saying words like that, it shows that you actually have plans to do something like that. And you're telling the people, listen, get your shit together, because then I'm going to have, if you don't do it, then I'm going to have to, do some type of major event, to bring you together. Now, you don't want that now, do you? Aha, see, That's the message I get from what he said. All right. And with his ego face, he doesn't know how to shut up, man. He doesn't know how to shut up. But basically, I'm gonna play this video and then just go from there.
Medical experts are warning of a new virus mimicking the flu, but average American citizens will not have access to a vaccine for the virus. RT's Trinity Chavez reporting tonight.
It's a virus that feels like the flu, except it's not. It's called adenovirus, and while it may mimic most of the flu-like symptoms, there is still not a vaccine to prevent the general public against it. In a recent national report published by the CDC, it says that cases are popping up all across the country. The high fever, the constant headache and body aches, and sore throat. But while the symptoms of the virus are similar to that of the flu, doctors say they are still very different.
Typically, adenovirus can cause the common cold, and usually a normal person would get over it within a day or two. Whereas the flu virus, even in a normal healthy person, usually you're sicker and you're a lot sicker for a lot longer period.
Yet the only way to know if you have it is getting tested. But even if doctors did check for the flu-like bug, the vaccine to prevent it remains licensed for military use only, according to the
gun. So it's reserved for only military use only. Okay, so what about the American people? Right now, the thing is out. A lot of people are getting it. Why don't you give it out to the people to use? Why don't you give it out to the people to use? But Esau's not going to do that. You see, Esau's not going to do that.
report, that's because the virus is most commonly isolated in military settings. However, after years away, the Department of Defense reinstated the vaccine because of a surge in outbreaks. They haven't had many since the vaccine was reintroduced in 2011. While the vaccine is currently only licensed for military use, the report does suggest that it be considered as a valuable asset to prevent disease in susceptible populations. And although outbreaks of the virus are more likely to occur in the late winter, early spring, and early summer months, the outbreaks can still happen year-round.
The outbreaks could still happen year-round, okay? So they about to unleash hell on America, man. They about to put these plagues out, okay? These pestilence out there. And you're not gonna have no type of, it's flu season, after flu season, everything is good. No, she said year-round. You see, Esau likes predictive programming. He has to let you know before he does something, okay? And I have a quick testimony before I end this video. I have a quick testimony. About 2 weeks ago, I got a cold, a mean cold, and it knocked me down, man. And I was coughing a lot. I had a sore throat. My chest, I had a lot of pain in my chest every time I coughed, right? So for like 2-3 days, I was in bed. I couldn't go to class. I couldn't work. So I was just like in bed. I kept calling out of work, whatever, and I wasn't even eating. It was pretty tough, whatever. So basically, my mom comes home from work. She goes like, "Oh, look, you look crazy. Like your coughing is not good. Women have no faith." So she goes like, just take your ass to the hospital, the clinic, whatever, and get you some get some tests done, and let them check you out and see what happens, whatever. The whole time I was like, oh, this woman, man, because you know how moms are, man. She's gonna be on your back the whole time, So I said, all right, cool, I'm gonna just go over there. But I wasn't going there because I wanted to get treatment from Esau. I was going there so I could get a freaking doctor's note, so when I go back to work or when I go back to school, they don't give me a hard time. So I was like, all right, cool, I'm gonna just go and get whatever. So when I got there, I didn't even think of what I was gonna say. But when I got there, the Lord, kind of healed me real fast. So the lady checked my temperature and everything. She said, oh, it's normal. I don't know why you're here, but, at that same time, I felt weak. Like, I want to go home and lay down, man. Like, I want something to drink. I want something to eat, But on the thing, it wasn't showing that I was sick. So she goes like, well, what would you want us to do? I was like, well, can I get a doctor's note? And can I get, like, cough syrup because my throat, whatever. So she gave me the cough syrup. I wasn't getting the cough syrup so I could drink it. I was getting the cough syrup so when I get home, my mom could see that I actually went to the hospital. So when I got home, she was like, oh, okay, so you got it, whatever. Just you have to drink it every 4 hours, So the first day I took it, I took it because I didn't want to hear her mouth. Like, did you take it? Did you take your medicine? Yeah, it's crazy. So, I took it for the first day and I did it again the second day and it was getting worse. like the cough was getting worse. And before that, it was like 2 days before that, I was praying because I was in bed weak as shit. And I kept praying like, Father, could you please heal me? Like I was praying for the Lord to heal me. And in the middle of the night, for about like, I'll say 3-4 times, I felt like my chest, every time I coughed, the pain was there. But throughout the night, every time, like I'll feel something randomly, I'll feel something right, like a sharp feeling of something being taken out of my chest. You know what I'm saying? And I knew that every time I felt it, I knew. And then I'll cough heavy, and then I'll cough out all the mucus. Okay? And that's when I knew that the Most High was healing me. I knew it. Like right then and there, I knew it because I prayed and I had faith that it's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, he's not going to let his little ones down, especially when we call on his name like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like your little son is asking you, Daddy, can you? And then you're just like, nah, no, you're not going to do that. You know? Same thing goes for us in this truth. Okay? So I prayed and I was like, Father, please heal me. You know, send the holy angels, come heal me. You know? And I'll feel it like 3-4 times, like heavy, like something goes into my chest. Like I feel it enter my chest, and then it takes something out. And then I'll cough, and then the pain will be less. So it was like it happened 3 to 4 times, and every single time the pain was less and less. And the time I woke up in the morning, the sore throat was like super gone. Okay, so when I took the cough syrup, it came back, and I was like, yo, this shit is not working, man. Fuck this shit. So I put it to the side someplace. I went back. I got some ginger. You know, I boiled it, put some honey in there, put some cayenne pepper. I drank it, and I was good to go. You know, I said my prayer, of course, but then I was good to go. You know what I'm saying? That's basically it. But that was a testimony on that, and how we can't go back to Esau, because I was basically using wisdom. You know, I just wanted to get that doctor's note, so I just went in there or whatever, but I wasn't really, you know, trying to be like, yo, heal me. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? But basically, getting back to the point, we are coming into the times of pestilence, man. Like severe. You know, I know a lot of people who already got the flu. I got coworkers talking about, yo, I got the flu, bro. Eyes red, coughing left and right. I'm like, yo, bro, stay away from me, bro. You know? But that's the times that we're coming in, man. And Esau's going to watch a lot of people die. Okay? If you go get the flu shot, guess what? You're going to die. If you don't get the flu shot, you catch the flu some way, somehow, you're going to die. So Esau already got this shit planned out, man. You know? And that's the times that we're coming in. Okay? It's all prophecy. It needs to happen. Scriptures needs to be fulfilled. All right? So with that, I'm going to say, Call Oya Bashim Yahshai. I hope this was edifying to the elect. And Shalom.